Howdy do, friends. I bet a lot of you are still over at Reggie's J Hook. Oh, by the way, I'm Granny D, and you are at Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel with Granny Dee Thompson. I'm supposed to do something with my hands. And that was from Dana. And I should introduce myself, but I don't know what was up with the hands. Maybe it's because I talk with my hands a lot. And I have a new baby. I wasn't planning on getting a new baby, but Annie, my buddy Annie, had another baby. And isn't she gorgeous? She is Native American. And I think her name's going to be Little Dove. But you know how my other baby's name is Junie Mae. So she'll probably be Dovey Mae. Actually, she might be Fawn. I was thinking of Fawn. Hey, Mark. See my new baby? You might have seen her over at Dana's making meat yesterday. Just got her yesterday. She just has a little onesie outfit and little diaper and little booties. I'm sure Mark's not into babies, but I love my babies. So this is the second one, and actually I have another baby, but I forgot to bring her in here. Hey, Jaxie, skirting over. Is Reggie still going? Reggie still going strong? Was that not the best party? I hated to leave. Who won the hand-dyed yarn from Whisper? Were you there? I had to get in on one more, although Whisper is already, she's probably already dyed either she's already dyed it or she's going to. You're enjoying my readings? Good. I got a thumbs down on one of them. It was probably because I had a candy in my mouth. Hey, sweet Digo, isn't she precious? Cutie patootie. She's a Native American doll, and she had a different name that, Annie gave her or that she came with. But since she's Native American, I thought she needed a Native American name. So I was thinking Dove or Fawn and calling her Dovey or Fawn. I'm kind of liking Fawn, little dear. But she'll end up being Phony May. And my other doll's going to be, so I got Junie Mae. I've got another little doll. I'll have to bring her tomorrow. She's more of a display doll. And she'll probably be Daisy Mae. And this will probably be Phony Mae or Dovey Mae. Hey, Brenda. Samantha, hey, I just saw you over at Reggie's. Welcome. Not sure if this is your first time, but maybe. I'm Granny D, and Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel with Granny Dee Thompson is my channel name. I need to take the Thompson off of there by now, but hey, Shuggy Pat Dancer and Suzanne, so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. And Sandy Hook, hello. Ain't she just cute? She has, and this looks to be a handmade sweater. Of course, it's, really big on her. She needs a dress. And, Christy from Christy's Creations made a beautiful dress for my little Junie Mae. She said she's going to make a dress for this little one, too. I said, she's smaller than the other one, but isn't she precious? Dana just loves her. And we even said, Annie was saying she kind of reminds us of Dana. But I believe she is an American Indian doll. I don't know if you can see her eye, the color of her eyes, but they're almost like lavender. Which, a Native American you would think is being real dark brown or even black. Hey, Diana. Hey. Hey, Diana Apple. I just said hey to you, didn't I? Lord help. Every time Dago was drinking, I can't drink, but I think I was getting a little tipsy off of Reggie's. Did I say Dago? Off of Reggie's cheers. Every time she'd get a super chat or just different things, she'd have to take a drink, and she took some chug-a-lugs because she would be doing it for several super chats at the time. So she was on her third glass, and they were pretty nice sized glasses. I thought she held it together real good. I would have been y'all know I'm a total mess anyway. Maybe if I drank it, I might get my ducks in a row a little bit better. I don't know. And would you look at this, besides that beautiful doll, and there is one more doll too. Actually, Annie sent toys. Look at this cutie. She's an angel. She sent this cutie. Little amigurumi, or a big amigurumi that Annie made, and this little kitty cat. Is that not darling? They remind me of folk art. So anyway, and I'll have to bring the other baby in. Like I say, she'll be Daisy May. Y'all seen Junie May. But look at this nice blanket that Annie made to go with her. And she sent passies. I got all kinds of baby stuff over here. And guess what I found? More clearance yarn. Only like 3. But this is so soft. And I thought, if I don't do anything but make a cow or a hat, mix it with some other stuff. This is called Color Play Love the Limelight. I guess Love the Limelight. Yeah, Love the Limelight is the color, and there's only 60 yards. And it's a size 6. Looks like a 6. And then these two are very, very soft. This is the Pure Yarn Bee again, Purely Fresh in olive and in gold. And they had been $5.49, but they were $1.37 in the clearance section at the Hobby Lobby. And they were putting out all the new stuff. Hey, Miguel, you just came in from sitting out with the chick. Oh, doggone, I meant to look on your channel. I got to go to your channel. Y'all got to remind me at the end to go to Miguel, who knows his channel, and check out his other videos I haven't seen yet. Hey, Joanne Jack. Hey, to everybody I have missed. Hey, Q Linda. I have to look there because my hands are full. My hands are full. My lap's full. But anyway, here's your fiber for the day. Compliments of the dregs. The last few remain. Not that they're anything bad, but they're just little bits of this and that. By the way, this was $1.24. Are they all $1? No, these were $1.37. And I just said they had been $5.49. So this one had been $4.99. So, $1 and something for each one of these. I figured I could do something with it, or it may end up in a giveaway at some time. So, besides baby dolls and that, I got something else. Hey, Brett. And I'm so excited. I don't know if I told y'all, Dago, when did you have your... I won a needle set, and I was thinking it was tea, but it's a coffee. It's I think it's Knitter's Pride or Knitter's Pro. Dago can tell you from her. Y'all please check out Dago's channel, Dago Crochet. She is still going to be helping Angela from Angels Dragonfly Crochet and Things to help finance her surgery she's already had to get her spinal stimulator put in. And it's helping, although, I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see my baby. But, Dago wants to help all she can through us helping, and she does the greatest thing. She calls makers and all kinds of companies and people to get gifts to do, fundraisers and stuff. The tickets are $5 or 5 for 20, and she's also doing a channel fundraiser. So that's what she did the other day, was the channel fundraiser, right? And the one for Angel is not coming up till the 27th, so you've got time to still donate to her. And I won from her one that she just did, the channel one, that needle set. It's an interchangeable knitting needle set. And it's got 2 little espresso cups. It's just really neat. I've looked it up. It's about $125 value or so. And y'all know I love Christy. Let's see, Crochet Creations by Christy. Christi. She comes on every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock with her regularly scheduled program. She does, that's her live, and she does other videos throughout the week, but she does great stuff. Has us do mouse, cows. We've done Outlander inspired projects. She does a lot of baby stuff. But anyway, she does D-stashes also, and she used to be a paparazzi jewelry, distributor, whatever, but she no longer does it, but she has quite an inventory still. So please check her out on Sunday mornings at 10. Crochet Creations by Christy. That ends with an I. Starts with a C, ends with an I. She's great. You'll love her. Sometimes she'll come in here and she probably goes, "Oh my Lord, what a train wreck these things." Y'all know I'm just here, there, and everywhere. I'm for entertainment, and an FO is like a rare occasion. But I won this Crochet World magazine. I just got it out of the mail, so I haven't even gotten a look. So tomorrow we might flip through the book some. And tomorrow is when you guys, Saturday and Sunday, join me up on the panel, and I may try restream again. I may have late tonight. Hey, Spring. May have some little test lives tonight on that to see if I can get it to work. Hey, Freaky Geek. And I do have for today also some trivia for you. But it's baby boomer toys. So it might still be in the 60s, but also I think it goes into the 70s as well. So that might help some of you. And it's just for kicks and giggles. Sorry I'm missing lots of comments, but Crochet and House Mouse, Angelia's here, and HD. Yay! Yay for all of you. And I see Brenda Bear. Woo! Please check each other out. Y'all have some amazing channels, amazing talent. Please put CC up if you would like your link dropped. There's my Dina and Michelle Sleeper. Michelle with 1 L, as Dana calls her, I believe. Triple C Dana. And have you all been watching? I know you have. All the fairy folks announcing their semifinalist. And my semifinalist has got in touch with me pretty much immediately. Catherine Oakes was mine. And here's my newest doll. If you haven't seen her, she's a little Native American doll. And I'm thinking about either Dove, which would then probably be Dovey May to add my little country to it, or Fawn, FAWN, which would also probably be Fawny May. Hey, Knitting Turnpike Gina. Dana, I want you to go back and see. When I first came on, I introduced myself, and I did something with my hands. I wasn't real sure. I didn't remember what I was supposed to do with my hand. And I said, I guess she wants me to, because I talk with my hands a lot. So I did do that, Dana. I remembered. Howdy, David. Hey, Ola Joe. Isn't she gorgeous? You thought she was real? And Dana wants to babysit her. I think Dana's hating she missed her. She didn't know she had her. I didn't know either till, when Annie calls me and says, but I hadn't even planned on getting the first one, but I've fallen in love with my little Junie Mae, whom I've had for some time. You're rewinding it now. You must see this. I said a little something first and I said, oh, Dana, I may have said Dana wants me to say, and I said, I'm GrannyDee from Knit Pearl and Squirrel with GrannyDee Thompson, yada, yada, yada. And I was doing something with my hands, but I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do with my hands. And I'm sure it's crazy. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie got knits and more. Who knows? Who knows? Miguel. Pat, I know you're not the only one. What am I doing? Missing one? I could never pull your channel up. Boo. Oh, I had trouble at the beginning, but since I've, watched them several times, I can usually find them okay. Some people have trouble getting mine up. So, and another daily fiber, and I've probably shown y'all this before, but I just love these. I've got several in several different colorways. They're from Michaels, and it's the Barcelona Big. They have 410 yards, and I've got 2 of them, and this colorway is called Mist. M-I-S-T. Hey, sissy. And Hook's going, Dana, which I usually do. David says sometimes it's just the timing of the notifications. Right. Hey, Jessica Jimenez. And Nana Kathleen B. Crochet. Everybody saying howdy to my sissy, Teresa Patton, who's still in the mountains about 4 hours, at least a good 4 hours away from me, or I would be over there. But Marianne, her little sis, and my little sis, and I have talked, and when she gets sprung out of there is probably when we'll need to go and help her get back home. So we shall see. Didn't put the prayer request in your notes that you emailed. Not a problem, honey. Yes, fine, whenever. I did get the ones, and I haven't done anything about it yet because I saw it right before Reggie. So, Julie Chafee Mazes, tell me, Dina, if I get this right. Her son had a COVID shot, and he's having some, symptoms. So she wanted us to pray for him. So you can still find this at Michael's if you're interested. And I love it. I love the blues and the creams and the browns. It's got some darker browns. And, it even sort of looks yellow in some places. I just love that combo. And they got all kinds of pretty ones. They got a tapestry, which has some burgundies and all in it. If you came in and you didn't see this, these are the last 3 clearance ones I found actually I go by Hobby Lobby and Michael's every couple of days just to see if there's anything good there. So there's just a little bit of yardage in each one of these, but I don't know if they can get this one. Maybe can go in with this because it's got a couple of yellow or the green, or heck, I may throw it in all together and do a cow or some hats, or they may end up in a giveaway. Who knows? If you didn't see my baby, here she is, the latest. If you want to put, I'm thinking the name, she is a little Native American doll. And she has the most gorgeous eyes, eyelashes, and everything. My other babies a sleeping baby. She has her eyes closed. My Junie Mae. But since she is Native American, I was going to give her a name like Dove or Fawn. Really kind of leaning with Fawn. Which, you know, if she's Dove, she's going to be Dovey May. If she's Fawn, she's going to be Fawny May. Just to throw in, just to mix Native American with my country. Hey, little sissy, Crotchety Clogger won something a while ago over at Reggie's. And I was a winner too, which was amazing because she had 80-some people in there. Hey, Deb. And Nana Kathleen B. Crochet says Morning Dove. Yeah, that's pretty. Morning Dove, Little Dove. Fawny D. I like May. I'm naming everybody's middle name May, M-A-E. Or were you just saying Fawny? Hey, Evie, Blind Stitches Creations. Sissy saying hey to everybody again. It's hard for her to say hey to individual folks. Hey, Dawn Tennyson. All righty, all right. Let me go back through some comments. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Flower Tammy, howdy do. Several of you I did see over at Reggie's, and when I say Reggie, that's J Hook Crochet, and she is phenomenal. And make sure you watch her. I think she's still coming on this Sunday, right? At her regular noon time. Fawny May has a nice ring to it, Ola Joe says. I like it. Lisa the Grammy said she knew a girl named Robin Dawn. Thank you, Jessica. Yes, we need lots more thumbs. I see 44 here, which is more than I thought we might have. Since Miss is Reggie still on? She had so many prizes, bless her heart. You know, she had to get her talking in, and you know, people were commenting different things, so it was, you know, it was hard. So, you know, I told her if I had a smaller group, I totally understood, because heck, if I didn't have my live, of course I would miss you guys, but I was seeing a lot of you guys over there, so that was an excellent party to celebrate Reggie's birthday coming up on the 31st and her second year potiversary. It's actually on the 31st, but she was celebrating today. She has the neatest way of doing things. Some fun games, great prizes that were donated. Yep, and I won one of them, so I'm going to have to get with, I forgot who it was, but she had I think, was it Uniquely Yours by Rose or something, but she's got all the makers in her description box, so I'll get up with her. Is Madonna here? I haven't seen her, but then I've been yapping. Totally missed her, YGN. Had my ringer turned off. Rain Dove, Brenda Bear is saying. Could be. I'm just liking Fawn for some reason. I was really stuck on Dove because it was just the first thing that. Y'all remember that song? Running Bear? Was it Running Bear? Love a Little White Dove. It's way back. Okay, but for you, have I shown everything I was going to show? Oh, I did get my darn good yarn today. I really need to do videos showing these because I am an affiliate. Oh, by the way, did you get the notification? J Hook is still live? Okay. Well, y'all are just so sweet for coming over. I totally understand if you want to go back over there. I'd be over there, like I say, if I wasn't having my live. I don't know if I got that out or not. But on my community page, Darn Good Yarn is having a semi-annual sale up to 70% off a bunch of things. I mean, there were like 8 pages. So if you wouldn't mind going through my affiliate link and giving it a browse, all that's on my community tab. I found several things. And it's just a 3-day event. Autumn fawn. Ooh, Gina. I like that. I do like that because I'm an autumn kind of girl. But aren't these beautiful? Y'all know Linda, Q Linda gave me quite the big box of her collection of Darn Good Yarn. And so I've got quite a collection. I need to start making stuff, but oh my law, y'all know I got a million. And I got my whip bag. I know it's not Whip Wednesday, but hey, Melissa. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Dove is beautiful. She can be loved, Dove. Just got my nut. Yeah, I like Dove, but I like fawn. And autumn fawn is really pretty. I'm kind of liking that. Well, I'll let you know when I figure it out, but thanks for the help. And then for the pattern, they do, they used to come out with a bigger box. So I'm kind of liking that it's a smaller carbon footprint than the bigger box. And I know some people would rather have the book, but I don't mind printing off the patterns. I know some people don't, if you don't have a printer or, if buying printer ink is a pain. I think you can set your most printers on draft. Hey, Leanne. Howdy do. So Leanne, Leanne, did you win? Or you either won or you donated a prize. I remember hearing your name because then I said, hey, thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that. Woo! Bells. I'm going to put my baby on my lap. But let me show you. I do have, hey, Stephanie. I do have the trivia. And I told you it's for baby boomer toys. So it's toys from the 60s and 70s. I don't know. Maybe if you're too young, maybe you remember your parents or an older sibling or something talking about these. Well, if y'all were with me way back when I first started, this was one of the very first whips I showed, and it's still not finished. It could be, but I'd like it a little bit longer. It's the knitted, with the open spine thing. I've started a million of them, but only finished a couple. I think it goes this way. But if I would concentrate on it, but I did pull it out, start working on it. Just so many things. I'm so ADD. And I keep picking up bags and finding, all kinds of. This is y'all know I'm as crazy about bags as I am yarn. I'm sure I showed y'all this before. This is my Mrs. Brown's bag. If y'all watch the Grocery Girls, Mrs. Brown is, who's that, Jody? There's Jody and there's Tracy, and I believe it's Jody that has these bags. And I had a big one, and then I had a smaller one I ended up giving to Lynn's. But in here is where that whip was. And y'all, this is a couple of my expression fiber arts. I know it hadn't been too long since I showed y'all this, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, she had more done on it last time. I frogged this thing a billion times. rectangular wrap. You know, when I first called these out, I thought they were the same thing, but it's not. This is peach. I think it's the pearlescent fingering. And then this is, so this has a lot of peachy little splatters in it. I think it was called peach smoothie. Is that what I just said? But this is not the same thing. This is, but it goes together well. I think it was called cobblestone. And I've had them for a good while, so. But she always, Chandy with Expression Fiber Arts. And hey, Jeanette. It's Jeanette Maxwell's in the house. Chandy usually comes on Friday with a freebie pattern. And y'all know I was also working on this. Probably hadn't done a whole lot more on it either. But this is the Dazzling. And it'll be rectangular wrap too. And this was one of the ones that was on clearance. And my beautiful furls from Madonna that I won from one of Sharon's things. I got a couple more things in there, but I'll save those till tomorrow. Delta Dawn. Delta Dawn. Maybe, but I'm just really liking Fawn, but that's cute. She's so cute. She just needs a new frock. She's got some cute little booties. And she's got a little diaper on. She's got a little onesie on under this. See, she's not vinyl. My dolls are vinyl, not silicone. The silicone ones are the real expensive jobs. And I know some of y'all have seen, because y'all told me about Mama Kayla putting pictures of, she's got, oh my gosh, she's got a bunch of babies, all different kinds. Hey, Christy, hook me up. Say hey to everybody. Dago says, oh, good. She's got the link to the fundraiser for what I started to say a while ago. She has 3 $25 gift cards up for grabs, along with several other prizes. She knows how to go after those prizes. She does not mind asking Diana Gomez for folks to donate prizes. She's even gotten prizes from Jonah before. I won one before. Yeah. So, I hadn't asked you, but what's in your cup? What's on your hook? And then we will get to the baby boomer toy trivia thing. I know Mark likes these, and I hope some of the rest of you do. What I try to do with these trivias, besides maybe learning a little thing and just having fun, is maybe bringing back some good childhood memories. Reggie brought up a memory a while ago. One of her, what was that game? If you've never ever, I don't remember how to say it. But one of them was about, have you ever been in a physical fist fight before? I didn't have to tell my story, but I broke it. A really bad guy. He was really awful to me, but I was so glad that I got a pretty mean right, which I really didn't know till I gave it to him and broke his nose. I was so proud. It's ugly, ain't it? Hey, Katrina, my other daughter. Tea and knitting. Pavilion. Is it that papillon? I guess that's how you say it. The French, I think. Papillon butterfly shawl. That sounds wonderful. I ask y'all questions and I forget to look. Mark says diet A&W root beer and his poems. He's getting ideas. Freaky says his nose is in his cup with every sip of tea. And the cup needs a refill. Every sip of tea? And let's see. Freaky said to Gina, could you be force feeding too many beads at once? Gina does beautiful. Y'all know, beautiful work with beaded. So delicate her shawls are. And she does some beautiful bead work on some of them. Dina said when she was in New York and a bad snowstorm kept us in, you got caught up on projects. Well, bad that happened, but good that you got projects. No, I don't believe the site. Lord help. Grape water, Crotchety says. Sounds good. I know I'm missing some. Oh, ever is every. Gotcha. And let's see. Or is it a pavilion? Jeanette, you said knitting looks like pavilion butterfly shawl, but I've seen the papillon is how I pronounce it. Never have I ever. That was the name of the thing. Never have I ever. Yeah, we about caught up with thumbs. I see 40, 50 lovely souls here and 45 thumbs. And Dago said, did Brett ever say what his announcement was? And has anybody heard from Zach? He was supposed to start his job today. I've been praying and praying that it went well and that he wouldn't be all nervous. Leanne has coffee in her cup and scarves on her hook. Okay, Jeanette, the papillon shawl. Papillon. Y'all remember that movie? I don't know what it had to do with butterflies. It's an oldie. All right. Ready for a game? Ready for a little trivia? Yes, all the best to Zach. I'm so proud. Hey, Froggy. I've already said hey, but just in case. And who knows, Miguel just heated up some delicious caldi de pollo chicken soup. I'm sure I slayed that. Someone from church made it for you since you've been sickly. And we keep praying for Miguel too. Hey, Jules Chapman. So you ready? Angelia says, yep. Pat Cray Hollis, hey, honey, says, don't forget the thumbs. We about caught up. We just need one more now. It says 48. 48 folks and 47. We're now 49. We fluctuating. Okay, here we go. This is called Boomer Toys for Girls and Boys in the USA. It says, here's a salute to all those toys we wished for growing up in the 60s and 70s in the USA. Hope this evokes some good memories for you as it did for me. And when I think about toys of my childhood, it does bring back good memories. Hey, Allie. Okay, here's number one. When I was growing up in the 60s and 70s in the U.S., several girls on the block had a talking Chatty Cathy doll by Mattel, and you pulled a string. Did any of you have one? I had one. Might have took several askings from Santa to get it, but finally got one. Hey, Cynthia King. Oh, no, Ola Joe's got to go. Bye, honey. Have a good Friday evening. Let's see. Which of these things was not true about this doll? Number 1, the doll's original voice was provided by June Foray, Foray, who was also the voice for Rocky the Squirrel on the TV program Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's number 1. Number 2, Chatty Cathy had a twin brother called Chatty Chucky. Number 2. Number 3, the doll inspired an episode of The Twilight Zone with her eerie voice. Remember that Twilight Zone? I'm talking Tina and I'm going to kill you. Dina's got the prayers up. If you would take a look at that while I'm going to go ahead on. Let's see. Number 4, one Chatty Cathy doll had a teeter-totter set. I think a teeter-totter, is that the same as a seesaw? That's what we call them here. Hey, Wrapped in Yarn. Wrapped in Yarn too. Howdy do to everybody. If I missed you, I didn't mean to. I always go back over the replay. And Allie would like her link put up, please. Allie's Craft Pursuits. If anybody else wants theirs put up, just type CC. So which one of those do you think was not true? So all of them are true but one. Need to hear them again, or you got it? Oh, by the way, the tea that I'm drinking today, I believe, is mango magic, and it is so very good. And nice and warm. And I know it's hot outside, but it's nice and cool in here. Okay, I see a lot of 2s, which was Chatty Cathy had a twin brother called Chatty Chucky. So you're saying that one is not true. Oh, you need to hear them again, Mark? So Chatty Cathy was a talking doll from Mattel. You pulled a string and she said some phrases. So you're picking out the one that is not true. Number 1, the doll's original voice was provided by June Foray, Foray, who was also the voice of Rocky the Squirrel on the TV program Rocky and Bullwinkle. Number 2, Chatty Cathy had a twin brother called Chatty Chucky. That's what I saw mainly folks putting up. Number 3, the doll inspired an episode of The Twilight Zone with her eerie voice. And 4, one Chatty Cathy doll had a teeter-totter set. So all of them are true but one, and I think I saw more 2s, which is Chatty Cathy had a twin brother called Chatty Chucky. So that's the one I picked. Number 2. This action, a lot of guys might know this one. This action figure, though many of my 60s peers' parents still called them dolls despairingly in those days, was immensely popular and actually predated the moon landing of 1969 in 1967. Now a popular figure on eBay and the web for collectors full of nostalgia. What was this astronaut called? Number 1, Lieutenant Steve Majors. Number 2, Major Matt Powers. Number 3, Major Mannon Moon, Mannon, Moon, Moon. And 4, Major Matt Mason. 2 was Major Matt Powers. 4, Major Matt Mason. Number 1, Lieutenant Steve Majors. And 3 was Major Mannon Moon. Yeah, not G.I. Joe on this one. But my G.I. Joe used to play with my Barbies. Sometimes I got a little bit naughty. Okay, I see some one, a couple ones, a couple fours. Dina would like her link dropped. Allie says, no idea. I really didn't know either. Oh, God bless you too, Suzanne. You have to leave us. Quilty says 4. So y'all are either saying 1s or 4s. Do y'all remember this action figure? I don't remember this one. Hello, Karen Grand Prix. All right. Number 3. Johnny West and his Circle X Ranch. I used to watch Johnny Quest. That's altogether different. I really wasn't into it much, but my brother was. But this is different. This is Johnny West and his Circle X Ranch. Was the Western action figure to own for lots of boomers. Can you give me his horse's name and the girl sidekick's name? So here are your choices. You used to chew on the lime green alien feet. What you talking about, Willis? You thought it was nah. I first thought that too. I think they put his name in there, but they were asking something different. So, Johnny West and Circle X Ranch. Western action figure to own for lots of boomers. So we're getting his horse's name and his girl sidekick's name. Was it number 1, Shadow for his horse and the girl sidekick Ginger West? Or number 2 was his horse's name Silver and his girl sidekick Sheila West? Or was it 3, the horse was Thunderbolt and the sidekick was Jane West? Or 4, his horse's name was Comanche and the female sidekick was Honey West? Just guess one if you have no idea. Wrapped in yarn, Major Matt Mason's. So you're saying Major Matt Mason for the other one? There was Major Matt Powers, and there was a Major Matt Mason. I don't know. I know it's not Lieutenant Steve Majors because that was the, whatever his name was, the $1 million or the Bionic Man or the whatever it was. Leanne says number 3. Spring says 3. Quilty says 3. Do y'all know or are you just guessing? Mark said 1. Freaky said 3. I see a lot of 3s. We're going to go with 3. Quilty says Honey West was a detective. Yeah, she's not number 3 though. So you're okay. So y'all are picking out mainly Thunderbolt and Jane West, which was my guess. Totally a guess because I don't remember them. My brother might. These I remember because I had some of these. Do y'all remember number 4 is about little Kittles? Lucky Locket, Kittles. I still remember the commercial. I had one in a locket. I probably had plenty of them, but the one I had was in a little, I think it was a heart-shaped locket, and it was green, the little locket was, but kind of see-through. And they had little tiny rubbery bodies with big heads, not huge heads, but in proportion to their wee tiny body, their heads were huge. But they were cute. They came with little accessories and stuff. So it says, number 4, Little Kittles by Mattel were tiny dolls with big eyes that had themes, fairy tale and storybook characters. Perfume and flower fairy type girls were available in the series. You could find them in lockets, like when I was just telling you about, tiny vehicles, animal costumes, or soda pop bottles. But what were skedaddle kittles? I don't remember skedaddle kittles. My pat dancer got to go. Okay, have a good night, sweetheart. All right, so what were skedaddle kittles? Number one, dolls with a little device that made them able to walk and run. 2, little kittle insects. 3, dolls that were held in pancake shapes. 4, dolls that had pens in them to doodle draw. Skedaddle kittles. Skedaddle kiddles. Skedaddle kittles. Hey, Bailey. How you be? I guess number one, dolls with a little device that made them able to walk or run. That made more sense to me with their name. Or could have been 4, dolls that had pens in them to doodle draw. I don't know. What y'all think? Allie says, say what? Never heard of them. I never have either, but I did hear about and had the Lucky Locket kittles. Lucky Locket kittles. All right. We got 1s, we got 2s, we got 4s. Looks like more 1s. Dolls with a little device that made them able to walk or run. That was my guess. All right, 5. I bet you're going to know this one. Many of us baby boomers instantly smile at our memories of our Gumby figures. Remember the green Gumby? And I used to watch Gumby and Pokey. Little animated, stop animation kind of things. Let's see. Gumby figures in the cartoon show with cheerful, optimistic Gumby's amazing ability to pass through walls or change shapes at will. Some of us were fortunate enough to have a down-to-earth, skeptical Pokey figure as well. What color was the Pokey figure? Was Pokey... Now, Gumby was green, but Pokey was a different color. So was Pokey, number 1, light green with polka dots. That was number 1, light green with polka dots. 2, reddish orange with black mane and tail. Die goes back. Good, good, good. Yeah, and I'll get up to some, what I say? These are 60s and 70s toys. But I'll get up to the 80s. Maybe we can do 80s tomorrow. 3, yellow with black mane and tail. Or 4, bright blue with yellow mane and tail. I think it's 2. Ricky says, welcome back to those returning. Your Gumby and Pokey rode on the dash of your Jeep, Brenda Bear. You looked that up not too long ago and realized it's not a program for kids. Gumby and Pokey? Was there an adult rated one? Hey, Roseanne. All right. Yeah, I see mainly 2s. That's what I had one. I'm pretty positive about that. Some of the baby boomers had the Anti, A-N-T-I, Barbie created by Ideal in 1962. This doll had a little sister, Skipper. I had a Skipper doll. And a counterpart named Pepper. What was this doll's name who was marketed as the doll you love to dress? So, who was the big sister, in other words, of Skipper? Was it number 1, Midge, 2, Tootie, 3, Dawn, or 4, Tammy? Mr. Bill, Froggy. Saturday Night Live, that was great. Oh no, Mr. Bill. I see 1s and 4s. I thought it was Midge, but I could be wrong. Several of you are saying Tammy. Very well could be. Roseanne said number 2. That's Tootie. Wrapped in Yarn said number 2. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking it was Barbie years later. Maybe I ran across my Skipper doll. I know she ended up with only 1 leg. She was cute. She was kind of tomboyish. Do the 90s. I work up to the 90s. Last time we did it was 60s, and today's 60s and 70s. So I'll try to do 80s tomorrow, and then maybe Sunday 90s, Allie, or whenever we do these again, because I don't do them every time. Okay, it's time to go. So I'll stop there. So I guess we'll finish this one up tomorrow and see about doing an 80s one. If I don't bore you to death doing this, I think it's fun. A couple of you thought it did too. So I showed you some whips, even one from 2 years ago. If I'd stick with it, I could get it done. Showed you my little dove or fawn or whatever she's going to be. She's so cute. So cute. She's even got little earrings. And Annie put a little bracelet on her. Somewhere, maybe it's the other arm. This looks to be a handmade sweater. It's really, really cute. Look. How sweet. And it's just got some little booties on. I love her, love her, love her. But yeah, this, sweater's way too big. This sweater might fit Junie. Only fun is finding out how bad the memory is if you think you know something. Sissy says Sweet Tea loves everybody, and we know she does. And I love you all, and I hope you had a good time. I did. Just talking about these toys kind of puts me in a good mood because I had a very pleasant childhood. I was lucky. But tomorrow I'll try to work out. It'll either be StreamYard or Restream if I can get it working. And maybe we'll go through this book and whatever else. I need to call out some Nutty Buddies. Did anybody put up Ursula's link? If we didn't, if somebody could do that one right quick, OM Granny Square. I know lots of times Crotchety does. My little sis, she's got J hooks. She's still alive? Oh my goodness, we can go back over there. Surely she won't be on much longer. I bet she's shot to the breeze by now. Okay, well, I'll see you back over at Mary Ann's, and maybe if she's still there. And hope to see you tomorrow at 3. Boop. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, boop. Thank you, Sandy. Quilty, they said that thank you for putting Ursula's link up. It's Crotchety And Katrina, thank you. Said that Reggie J Hook's still on. Anyway, it's coming up a storm here. Hey, Liz. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. I said, boop, boop.